Josiah Stewart out of Michigan. Played the last couple of years there after starting for a couple of years over at Coastal Carolina to start his college career. I like the kind of trajectory this kid had. So he goes 2 years in Coastal Carolina. Plays really well. Okay. So he's first year there, freshman All-American, first team All-Sun Belt. Second year there, second team All-Sun Belt. Sun Belt's obviously a smaller conference. He says, you know what, let me get to a better area as far as competition-wise, where I'm a little more focused on me, get a little more out there, help my draft status, that kind of stuff. Goes to Michigan. He's a backup the first year. Obviously, last year they had a stacked team, national champions, enough said there. Starts for him this year. And that's a pretty good year. And now he's in that conversation as like a day 2 draft pick guy again. 6'1", 245 pounds. So, definitely on the smaller side there. This year he was 11 games, 33 tackles, 13 tackles for loss, 8.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, second team All Big Ten. He's fast. He's got a high motor, great burst. The biggest issues with him is the 6'1", 245. He's definitely a little smaller. And it's not just a 245. Is 245 a little smaller? Yes. I'd love to see him get 10, 15 pounds added on. What I can't do is suggest that somebody who's, getting out of college to go ahead and all of a sudden miraculously gain 4 inches of height.
They have surgery for that these days, don't they?
Can you play on stilts, sir?
Yeah.
But it's like that's the issue you have to overcome. And it's not easy to overcome that when you're playing edge because arm reach, that kind of stuff, it helps everything as far as the punch, your pass rush moves, all that stuff. And I feel like you're going to get into a scenario here where you have a guy who's going to be a very good situational pass rusher. And I feel like that's probably where he's going to end up being. Like his ceiling is probably going to be really good situational pass rusher in this league, with the floor of being a guy who's out of the league a couple of years because he just can't do it. Unfortunately, and it's sad to say, you can have all the mental talents in the world, and if you don't have the right size, you're still screwed.
Yeah, I mean,
keep in mind he was playing with 2 of the 3 best defensive tackles in all of college football, taking on a lot of the big guys, taking on blocks for him to help keep him freed up. He's not going to have that in the NFL. Chances are he's not going to have it. You don't get that kind of duo very often.
Typically not.
So, like I said, it's where I got him at. And like I said, I respect what he did by going off to Michigan and going to the next level like that. I still think he's got potential as a situational pass, rusher. I just don't think he'll ever be a legit starter in this league. Just my gut feeling. So
depends. Yeah, you're probably right. You probably see him being I wouldn't be surprised if he falls to the day 3 just because of his size, but he's probably a 3rd rounder.
It's possible. He said there's a lot of guys 3rd round kind of grade. Some of them may drop to 4th. You never know. And if I tell you right now, if he drops to the 4th, I would take him in a heartbeat. I think it'd be a damn good value.
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please.